Hello everyone, we hope you're well. Now today, crusty white bread mix. Now this is a right cheap, mate. And these, I think they're about £1, £1.20, can't quite remember. If you notice, it's Morrison's. Now the reason I'm telling you like this, look at the traffic lights, they're alright, not bad, are they? The reason I'm telling you this, we bought one or two of these in the winter thinking if we don't get out we can always make a bit of bread, mate. It's so useful in the cupboard, and we have done them in the past, but I thought I'll put a video on. But you see there where it says best before see the top of the pack, mate, we're running out of time, ain't we? We've got to get this made because it's not a bad shelf life, it's that we've had it in the cupboard for a little while and I had every intentions of doing it. But you know what it's like, mate, we go out, oh, we ain't got any bread, we buy some or whatever. And this one sort of got left in the cupboard. I've been threatening to do it for a while. Mate, that's the best bit, look, the instructions. Right, you need this bread mix, that's pretty obvious, isn't it, look? 320 millilitres of lukewarm water. That shouldn't be too much of a problem, should it? Mate, is that all we need? Wow. It gets easier, doesn't it? I've got to be honest, we've had the Wrights and they're good, but I'm sure we've had the Morrisons before and that's pretty good as well, so we'll give it a go. Now the reason, I think I'm getting a bit of a problem because I'm just using this as an excuse to use the Kenwood mixer, aren't I? Mate, I love that thing, it's great. Thank you, Angie. I think about it all the time, me duck. But not in that way, it's because you've given me the mixer. Oh, that sounds horrible, doesn't it? Well, we went to meet Angie and she gave us this mixer, mate, lovely. It's lovely, this mixer. Over the moon. Anyway, enough of that. Let's get this sorted out. Now, what it says, place the mix in the bowl or food mixer. We're all right, look. Add water and mix together for 5 minutes to form a ball of dough. Right. Then, second, place the dough on a floured surface and leave it for 5 minutes. Easy, innit? Then you've got to knead and stretch it for 2 minutes. That's nothing, is it? Mould into a ball and rest for 5 minutes. No problem. Then, step 3. Shape the dough and place into a greased baking tray onto a greased baking tray or into a large £2 tin. We've done them in the £2 tin before. Yeah, it worked out lovely. I tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to make little rolls, look. You can divide it into 10 small balls. Right, cover with a damp cloth or cling film and leave to rise for 40 to 60 minutes. Well, we can actually do this in the oven, but it's warm today, so I think we'll have no problem there. Right then, put it in a preheated oven. It says 230 on here. Right, so it says if you're doing a loaf, look, bake for about 30 minutes or 15 minutes for the rolls, or until golden brown and they sound hollow when you tap the base. That's no problem. Come on, we should get this right, shouldn't we? Even me. Enough rattling ground, come on. Let's make a start. Let's get that lovely mixer switched on. Right, come on, let's make a start. We're dying to get on with this, look. Now we've got to undo this first without making a right mess. Which I probably will. Oh, there's not much spillage there. Oh, it does say, just tip it in. Right, no problem there. That seemed easy enough, didn't it? I've got to keep the instructions because with my goldfish memory, mate, I'm not going to remember, am I? Anyway, look. Now, it says lukewarm water. Now, I remember when the kids were little, when you run them a bath, mate, you used to put your elbow in, didn't you, to see that it's not too hot, you know, is it lukewarm? Because that must be a sensitive area, but I can't get my elbow in there, mate. Let's just try, well, to me, that's lukewarm. come on, tip it in. Let's go for it. Well, that's what it says. Right. Let's get this bowl in the machine. Can I do it? Yeah, of course I can. Right, we're about ready then. That's it. Ready to go with the first stage. Easy. Right, 5 minutes of mixing. Here we go. Best switch it on, Graham. I'm going to let this mix now and I'll bring you back. Now I thought I should just mention, I've actually pulled this off a couple of times, look, because it's just all collecting in one big lump. So I've scraped this off. That'll do. Oh, it's getting really sticky now. It's been on a few minutes now, and as I say, I think that's the third time I've done that, but I'm as quick as I can. Right, off we go again. Right, time's up. Let's get this off and get it onto a floured surface. That's pretty sticky now, you can see that. I think that's going to be okay. Right, so I'll get this scraped off, flour the surface, and I'll bring you back. Right, now we've just got to get this turned out onto a floured surface. I love using this little gadget of Wendy's. I don't like to keep telling her, but it was a good buy. It's fantastic. Right, so what we've got to do now is just turn this out onto that floured surface. If I can make it pop company with the bowl. Come on. Right, now all it says, leave it now for 5 minutes. So when I've turned this camera off, I will set our little friend for 5 minutes. Let me do that now before I finish scraping the rest out, and I'll bring you back in 5 minutes. Right, that's had its 5 minutes. Now we've got 2 minutes. Just a gentle knead, no need to go crazy. Why do I press the button in when I'm shaking it? I don't understand. Because you're daft. Right, let's get this. Right. A little bit more flour there. Probably on my hands as well. Not as professional as Wendy, am I? By any means. Never will be, mate. Never. Look at this. It's a little bit sticky. Let's see how we go. Well, there's my 2-minute timer. I'll just give it a little bit more. There's been a bit of messing about, hasn't there? Yes. That thing's going to be noisy now, so I'll have to turn the camera off. But we're about there now, look. Right. We're on the next stage now. Just make it into a nice ball. And cover that for 5 minutes, and I'll bring you back while I turn my little friend off. Right, that's had its 5 minutes time from my little friend, so that now has got to be divided into 10. So if I cut it in half, there we go. Mate, that's not far out. We're not going to worry about it. Now, what we've got to do, oh, it's sticking a little. Let's get some more of this on. Put that up there. Put that one out of the way for a second. Get this off. Fantastic, this, isn't it? Even an idiot like me can use this. Well, nearly. Come on. Get some flour on there. Right, what we're going to do, so we want 5 little buns out of this. So, they ain't going to be very big buns, are they? Hey, come on, there's plenty of time. We've got to cut that into 5, so I reckon about there. Now, what we could do is get the scales out, couldn't we? Quite easily. Mate, that's a little one. I could get the scales out and weigh these, but mate, we're not going to, are we? We're just going to do this. Pull a bit off the big ones and put them on the little ones. So amateurish, Graham. Right, that's the now it'd be nice if we had 5 balls of a similar size, Graham, but no doubt that ain't going to happen, is it? But let's come on, let's try it. Let's move that out of the way. Let's get a bit more of this down. Mate, I'm adding a lot of flour, ain't I? Well, it'll work or it won't. So there. They don't have to be perfect. We're all rustic, aren't we? Mate, this is that little one. This ain't going to be very big, look. Well, if they're horrible, I can have the little one and say, "Oh, that's nice." So remember that at the end. If Graham says, "Oh, that's nice," and it's the little tiny one, you know it's because, mate, I really weren't that keen. Oh dear. Now, what makes you think they're not going to work, Graham? Come on, it can't be that hard. It weren't that hard when we did it before. Come on, I ain't done it before, you fool. Now look, there's me 5 buns that's supposed to be the same size. If I had part of that, you wouldn't know it was smaller. Right, now they'll go onto a baking tray and I'll make the other 5, but I don't want to bore you to death, so I'll make the other 5 and get them on a tray and we'll show you, because this now has got to rest for 40 to 60 minutes. No problem, is it? But I'll show you. I'll bring you back. Right, now we'll just cover these up, 40 to 60 minutes. Just loosely cover that. Right, now we'll leave that 40 to 60 minutes, well, until they've risen, and then we'll start some cooking and I'll bring you back. Right, now I've brought you back because these have been proofing now for I had a timer for 40 minutes and a timer for an hour, and we felt, because Wendy was here, after 40 minutes they hadn't really doubled in size. Now they've had 60 minutes now. Now I've warmed the oven up because unfortunately when I started off it was nice and warm and it's turned a little cooler, so hopefully they've risen enough. Now as you can see, I've warmed the oven up and I've got that on 200 for 15 minutes. So I'm going to pop these in. I mean, that's on the warming up cycle, so I'm going to put them on that shelf there and we'll see how we go. Let's turn it on. There we go. Now that's switched it on. Now that's on for 15 minutes now. So I'll keep my eye on these and we'll see how they turn out, because I don't know, to us they didn't look quite right, but maybe I'm looking for problems, who knows. Let's just do this cooking now and see how they turn out. That's all we can do at this stage. Right, now we've got 4 minutes left to go. They're looking like they're about there, to be honest. Let's just hope the bottom's cooked. Not sure. Do we get them out or let them go a little longer? Let's just have a look. Now they look done enough. Right, that is with 4 minutes left. Anyway, I'm going to get them out and see what they're like, because I think they're going to be done. Right, I'll bring you back. Right, I brought you back because I've lifted them out and feel like they're at one cob. I think that's alright. Now, let's turn them over and see what they're like. Well, they look cooked. They're alright, aren't they? Yeah. Well, I think they're cooked.
Yeah.
So what we'll do now, turn them back. Easy when they're in one lump. They're a bit squashed in there, but anyway, what we'll do, we'll let them cool down. I'll bring you back and we'll see what they're like. Right, I brought you back. Let's see if these cobs are any good. Let's break one off. They're still a little bit warm. Let's how Wendy can do it. Look, she's in the right place. Now,
what half eat?
Yeah, we've got fish and chips for dinner. So what I'm thinking, I'm going to have a cob with my dinner. But we better taste one, haven't we? See if they're alright, because we don't actually know, do we? Let's have a taste. They are still a bit warm. I don't know, I think they're alright. They're a bit chewy. I don't know. What do you think?
They're alright, yeah.
They seem alright, don't they? And they're still a little bit warm. So, we can see what they're like. Oh, I think they're okay. In fact, I'm sure they are. Yeah, the more I eat it, the better it gets. Right, if you've enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe. And if you comment, I'll try and get back to you. The other thing is, we're having fish and chips now for tea, well, dinner, so we'll have a cob with that.
Not from the chip shop, are we?
Not from the chip shop, definitely not. Don't be silly. Right, I might bring you back and show you. Right, I said I'd bring you back, and I will. There you go. There's our dinner. And there's our cob. Mate, I'm going to have a chip cob. Oh. Right, if you've enjoyed the video, I think I've already said, haven't I? Anyway, look after yourselves. Me and Wendy will see you soon. Bye.